I put out this. I filmed this little series about a year and a half ago called Jungle of Stone, where I was going through the jungles in Central America, and we charted this city that had 16 pyramids in it. We were there all day long, and we charted 16 pyramids. And when I put it out, I got all these comments that are like, "You're not doing anything but walking on a bunch of hills," because it's so hard to see it. The jungle just claims everything back. So you really have to sit with seeing these things in person for a while before you start recognizing, oh, that is a mound, or that is a pyramid, that is a structure under the jungle. And so Percy Fawcett, where that LIDAR came out is one of the places that he told his wife. He didn't share this publicly where he thought that the city was, but it's like bang on. He was exactly correct about where he thought a city would be. And we don't know if he reached it or not.
Wow. It's so interesting because how long has LIDAR been around for?
I don't know.
And how long has it been used? I mean, think about for how long people had no idea that this existed because it was completely covered with jungle. They just assumed that if there was evidence of a civilization, it would be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But it's not. And it makes me wonder, like, as technology increases in its potential, like what other new technologies will be discovered that will allow you to, instead of like having this ambiguous view of under the pyramids, have like a crystal clear, like accurate dimension by dimension, almost like a 3D map.
This century for sure. This century is going to be insane. Yeah. It's going to be insane. Like you're going to have everyone scanning everything. All of the Amazon will be mapped with LIDAR by the end of this century. All of the Sahara is going to be mapped with LIDAR by the end of this century.
The Sahara is a big one. Right?
Yeah. Well, those are my two big things. Like when we talk about Atlantis and we talk about lost civilizations, I mean, my thing is the Sahara and the Amazon. Both of these things existed pre-Ice Age, especially if we're talking about pre-Ice Age civilization. The Sahara is an oasis, 10,000 plus years ago. It's an oasis. You have, 2 or 3 of the world's largest lake systems on there. You have rivers everywhere. It would have been like a beautiful place to live.
Abundant resources, so there's no worry about food and shelter. You have plenty of time to figure things out, which is the thing that has always made sense to me. If you know the history of the Nile Valley and where Egypt was, like that was a wonderful place to live to try to figure things out, right? Because you have so much food. And once you have so much food and you're kind of separated from everybody, it's really tough to get to you. So like they lived unchallenged in that civilization for thousands of years.
Well, that's amazing. And whenever I so growing up, I mean, gosh, I read Fingerprints of the Gods when I was 16. I remember like sitting on the couch after school and reading it.